Hello and welcome to the Sound Live. I've got below me Kyle Walls. Kyle Walls is a really cool guy. He's a singer, songwriter.
So this new project is called Mask, and I'm aiming for an April 2022 release.
Another heavy rocker, Evelynholland. How you doing today, Eve? What's your latest?
Did I mention I released an album that I recorded vocals for? Cold Light Oracle.
Cold Light Oracle. Everybody check that out. We've also got Jennifer Valaquette here with us today. Man, I love that you guys are laughing. Jennifer is a music teacher like me, and she's also a saxophone player and a flute player.
Thank you, Matthew. Actually, this is really cool. I'm good. I did some classical flute last week.
We have All Along the Watchtower supposedly in a way that we've never heard it before. Whoa. Now, see, I like do a lot of that kind of stuff with my covers, like, because I play saxophone on all of these, like, acoustic guitar-y songs. And I guess I'm just a dope for not using those clickbaity kind of titles. Because it doesn't even say who he is in it or, who wrote All Along the Watchtower, or even that it's a cover. So... interesting. Why don't we start with that, since I started off tangenting about it. Kyle, why don't you introduce us to your pick?
All right. Well, I do not know the artist, even though Matthew asked me earlier, because like Matthew said, it's not in the title or anything. I was thinking, what can you really do with that song that is truly inventive? Because it's kind of one of those weird songs.
And so without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to All Along the Watchtower. You've never heard it like this. Number 10. Here we go!
Some kind of way out of here. To the joker, to the thief. There's too much confusion, and I can't get no relief. Businessmen, they drink my wine. Now, man, they dig my earth. Among us, man, who feel that life is but a joke. You and how we've been through that, and it's not our fate. So let us stop talking falsely now. I was getting a late. kept the view. Wild women came and went. Barefoot servants too. And outside in the cold distance, a white cat did growl. The riders were approaching, and the wind began to howl.
Oh my god, that was cool.
That was pretty cool.
That was very woodsy.
Although,
Woodsy. That's
now, I mean, he might have even been using the same looper that I use. It might have been a better one too, because I have a pretty old one. But mine has that little kick drum function too, and I don't usually use it. And that was really cool how he had the tempo programmed, and then when he made the loop, then it was a little bit more seamless than if you don't have that kick drum. And I like the way it was mixed because it wasn't overbearing. It was just enough blended with the rhythm guitar that made the perfect bed. Now that said, I loved his expressive voice. I loved his expressive soloing. Bending like that on an acoustic is pretty tough, unless you have super slinky strings on it. But like he was using like a tube screamer or something to give it a little bit of a slight distortion and a little bit more sustain. It wasn't set heavy, just enough to give it enough of a little bit of sustain, a little bit of gain, and I loved how he threw a couple of little stall vocals in towards the end so he could like throw another solo in. That said, I felt like it kind of ran a little bit long overall. Yeah. Like for a live performance, it would have been perfect if you were at the bar, at the coffee shop, at the restaurant, at the park, at wherever the on stage. That's happening would have been perfect. But for a YouTube video, I felt like it just kind of went on a little bit long.
I really liked the ending, but yeah, I'll agree with you, Matthew. It did kind of drag on at the end after the vocal was over. Mm-hmm. A little bit too long. Other than that, I really have no complaints about in regards to the way it was redone. I noticed something about his facial expressions when he was singing. He kind of reminds a little bit. even though his voice was more, I don't know, kind of bluesy.
Who's gonna do
No,
that
maybe not.
all along?
Something else.
Lots of that breathiness and lots of that throaty along with the real thin chest voice.
Right.
Yeah, so it was kind of like a three-way mix because it had so much of that head voice presence, so much of that breathiness. It's almost like he put some sort of a natural filter on his voice to like kind of scoop out some of the lows, but leave like the mids and the highs, and it was cool.
Yeah, his voice was like a mix of like a little bit of Joe Cocker and Chet Faker, if you know that more contemporary performer. Yeah, I totally felt clickbaited though with this title.
It was Diet Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker light.
Yeah. Yeah, the version, the way he played it, I mean, it was pretty much like someone trying to do something very close to the Hendrix version on acoustic. Mm-hmm. Which, I don't know, I felt very clickbaited. I was like, dude, I've heard this exact version almost exactly with some variations with the voice and, of course, the licks. Anytime open mic, you hear someone say, here's a Dylan song covered by Hendrix, you're like, oh, what is this going to be? You know, just like, you know, female singers coming up sounding like Adele and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But
I challenge anybody to go and watch any of my covers of All Along the Watchtower, because I think I have a couple of them on my channel, and they're really not that different from that. Like, I mean, it's my voice, and but I mean, I'm using a looper, and instead of playing guitar solos like Jimmy, I'm just kind of like playing saxophone solos like me. But that's how. But I mean, it's the same concept, right? I took that song and made it my own, and then extended it with solos.
Which is what every cover band that's ever played a song does.
Right.
The way it started with the almost kind of bluegrassy lick, I was thinking, oh, maybe he's going to do like Charlie Daniels kind of Devil Went Down to Georgia take with it. It's going to be something entirely different. And then it went into the exact same standard. He was playing it in E. It's like, dude, this is not that different. It's like, respect, you did it very well. But it is not like unlike what I've heard. It's exactly what I've heard every time. I mean, which is cool. I mean, he did it well, but it is not what he said.
Well, we've been clickbaited before, Kyle. Remember, like for example, the greatest blank duet cover of all time. We've definitely been clickbaited before.
Yeah, I really liked it though. I was just kind of jamming to it the whole time, and the key, like the C sharp minor, I really liked. I was just thinking, I mean, I'm kind of almost, I know I say collab with this and collab with that. That would be really fun though. Like
alto C sharp minor, you can play so fast because you got your open as your center, and so you can just rip up and down like with that pentatonic like nobody's business. So
yeah, you totally, and like I loved his voice. I just really he's got that bluesy, raspy voice that you guys were talking about. I just thought it was really cool. I would love to be like a blues singer, that if I, you know, but but I'm a blues saxophone player, so. But yeah, I really liked it a lot, and he, I don't know, I just was hearing saxophone solos in my head as I was listening to it, I guess. So.
Right on. That was cool. I liked it, and I'm ready.
I liked it.
Please mash the like button. Do me a favor, subscribe to each of our channels, Jennifer's music page, Evelynholland, and Kyle Walls. Get your music lessons at MatthewsMusicLessonsStudio.com, where you get to record the lessons and keep them forever. And of course, remember, Patreon.com/MatthewsMusicLessonsStudio for a weekly bonus video. This is happening like crazy, popping out all kinds of cool stuff. It's all kinds of cool bonus videos. You only get to see previews on YouTube, so make sure you pitch in $1 a month and you get these videos every week. LibrariPay.com, the nonprofit, Matthews Music. You can support me right now, help me reach my funding goal, so that I can do things like pay Zoom, so we don't have to keep doing these damn roulettes and stuff. That's how you help me. LibrariPay.com. Even $1 a week would be incredibly helpful. BuyMeACoffee.com. You don't have to commit. Just buy me a flipping coffee right now. You can super chat. We've double checked. It is working. Super chats were not working for a period of time, but they're working now. Super chat, jump the line. And of course, Venmo at Matthews Music. You can also send me a tip there. I'll see you all next time on the Sound
Thank you.
Live.